Alrighty then, here we go. Exciting life I lead. We are going to my mailbox because I have a package over there. I'm pretty darn sure this package is not from one of you, but actually something I ordered, I think. I think it is a package from Elf, which I got some brushes that some people specifically, I heard some of you in the comments saying it, but also Kathy A said it in a video that one of these brushes, and I don't remember which one it was, I think it might have been, yeah, she was talking about the number 58 by Sephora, or 53, I can't remember what the number is. She was saying that it's the same as, excuse me, this Elf brush, right? So, which I thought was hilarious at the time that I heard her say it and commented on her video. I was like, basically, how do you know? Because Sephora isn't a cruelty-free brand, and so there's no way she could have possibly bought this brush and tried it to see. So I was like, how do you know that? And well then, you know, after I posted the comment, I was like, well, she probably went over there and felt it, you know, which I won't tell you the comment that she said to me, but it was kind of funny. But anyway, now, of course, feeling it and actually using it are going to be two different things, so naturally, you know. That's like writing on your hand with an eyeliner and then going, look, see, it doesn't rub off, but yet when you put it on your eyes, it does. You know, it's just, time will tell here when we actually try these two brushes with actual foundation, whether or not they are actually identical or not. So that would be pretty weird if it was, but we will see. So I think that's what's over there. Now, I'm in a hurry because I had an appointment to get my nails, I'm going to say filled, but it's actually being saved from a butcher job I did on them, filing them down myself, which I know better. But anyway, I've noticed a couple I somehow cracked. But anyway, so my appointment to get my nails done was for 11 o'clock a.m., right? And naturally, I was busy at the time taking care of something, and I called her. I was so sad to tell her that I know I have an appointment in 15 minutes and these people are booked, right? But I need to cancel, push that back in for a couple of hours, because, you know, I am the most important thing in the whole world. That was funny. Don't jump on me. I was attempting some sarcasm there, but anyway, so she said, well, she could get me in at 1:30. Well, it is now 1:08, and I'm going to my mailbox, so I've got to, like, hustle butt in order to get from my mailbox to the nail place and not be late. She is really going to be mad if I'm late for the 1:30 appointment. Then, after that, got to run over to the Sephora because I want to see a few things. New nails. We'll try this vlogging thing again because my camera ran out of space. Yeah. So. All right. Let's see how far we get now. So anyway, now I've already had my nails done, deleted a bunch of stuff off my phone so that I could record. Anyway, see, I forgot where I left off, but I think I was saying that I was going over to the Sephora to try get the new formulation of the YSL Touche Éclat foundation so that I could compare it to what I currently have, which was the old formulation that I love so much, and see if that has changed. And while I'm over there, I thought I would pick up some samples of Sunday Riley's, some of her facial oils, and maybe some Drunk Elephant, and compare the two. See if I like anything in that line. And yeah. So anyway, I had to cancel, I don't know how much, I don't know where the other one left off, so I frankly just don't know whether or not, look what we're going to pass up. Watch this. Whoa, TJ Maxx and Ulta. Not going in. No, I just wanted to swing through here like an idiot and show you a general proximity of where I am, because you should have a lay of this land by now. All right, anyway, stop being stupid, because I don't know how long this filming will last. So I don't know where I left off, but I think that I was talking about what I was going to get or look at the Sephora, and then I'm going to, of course, go back to the house. But it's 43 degrees, so it's not too awfully bad. She had to take my nails off, okay, and put on tips again, because two on my right hand, my ring finger and my pinky both were cracked. And I thought that it was just the product, and so did she, until she started filing it down. And she said, didn't that hurt? You don't remember what you did? And I'm like, no. All I did was, apparently you cannot be filing on, I guess, unless you know what you're doing. You can't be filing on ANC nails. I don't know. I mean, that's all I did. And I do remember looking down. I did hit my hand on something, but it didn't hurt. And I do remember looking down and seeing that they were cracked diagonally across the nail. And I thought that I just broke the product. But as she started filing down, she's like, this cracked your nail. So didn't it hurt? And I'm like, no, it didn't hurt at all. I didn't even know. So anyway, she said that they're looking really good. There's hardly any ridging now as they're growing out. But we did have to go ahead and chop them off, which was my own nail. So we had to go ahead and chop them off and re-tip and then do it all over again. So that's fine, because I mean, I can tell myself as the growth comes in that it looks a lot less ridgier than it did when I was wearing acrylic nails. Okay, so here we are. Looks like that place that they took out, which I've already forgot what it was, they've replaced with something called Bar Louie. Louie Lou. That Louie Lou song, how's that go? Louie Lou out. I don't know. And the Bath and Body Works is now a furniture for less. Yeah. How on earth did a Bath and Body Works go out of business? See, what used to be in there was the, I'm looking for a parking space up close, because I don't need any exercise. It was it was Cold Storm Creamery. That's what it was. No, it wasn't. It was Coldwater Creek. And then Coldwater Creek went out of business. I went over there and got a bunch of their wooden hangers and stuff, and I got some good deals on some stuff that I hated to see they were going out of business. And it wasn't just like a location thing. Like, they went out of business. Coldwater Creek is out of business. Or that's what they told me. So, anyway, yeah. So, I went over there and then kept waiting out to see what they were going to put in there. And it was a Bath and Body Works. And I ran in one day. Oh, this isn't too bad. Here's a spot. I ran in there one day, picked up something, smelled it, loved it, and went, this is not the place you need to be. And I left there. But then I couldn't get that smell out of my head. So I went back like 2 weeks later to get it, and they were gone. Like, now it's a furniture for less. Okay, let's go to the mall. Okay, so I just had a weird thing happen to me in the Sephora. There was like this woman in there. You know how you can just tell women with money, all right? This woman has money. I can tell. I mean, you just know, all right? I know. She has money. I look like I love expensive things, and I have a few, but I don't look like money. She looks like money. Anyway, oh, yes, here. Let me just give you a beautiful view. Forgot you were there. I mean, I knew you were there. Never mind. Anyway, I gotta make this quick. I never know when my battery or something's gonna happen. So I go in there to get samples. Okay, primarily I want samples. Woo! I got to the car just in time, but it's starting to rain. Okay, so I want to get some Sunday Riley, some some fat elephant, some drunk elephant, and you know, a few foundations, just some samples of stuff, because I finally learned. Anyway, and I also wanted to look at the Gwen Stefani cheek palette, and I wanted to, you know, which could have led to a purchase, but luckily for me, it hasn't come in yet, so it wasn't there. I wanted to get the Bite, you know, agave lip mask. They're out. I wanted to get the Kat Von D eyeshadow primer. They're out. So basically, I'm just going to drive around here for a second because I have to go to that Arby's, and I don't want to take up time. So we're just going to drive around this parking lot for a little bit while I have to finish the story. So anyway, she, everything she checks is out of. But anyway, so she starts talking to me. This woman is acting like I am in her way, like I am so beneath her. What the heck? She has a French accent too, and I'm like wondering, what is she doing here? I mean, she looks like money. She has a French accent. Why is she in my Sephora? Anyway, why isn't she downtown in the big, expensive, where rich people go Sephora? I don't know. Anyway, so she's in my Sephora, and she's like trying to find some shade of something in NARS. And I mean, it was like I was on that aisle too, because it was next to Urban Decay. So this is where I should be going. So she acts like I'm totally in her way, like I don't have the right to be in the same space, breathing the same air as her, until the Sephora chick says, oh, the Rouge, I wanted to let you know, in case you didn't know, that the Rouge event is going on Friday. Let's go check the times. And then I said, oh, okay. And she looked at me and she goes, you're a Rouge? And I said, yes, I'm a Rouge. And well, then she was all chatty Cathy now. Now she could talk to me. What? What? If I'm a Rouge, you can talk to me? If I'm not, I can't breathe the same air as you? What is that? I don't know. Anyway, so I have a pocket full of samples. I got the Drunk Elephant, a couple of their skincare line things I wanted to try, and a couple of the Sunday Rileys because they're freaking expensive, and I don't want to. I'm going to try one on one side of the face, one on the other side of the face, and make a choice based on that to see. Or maybe I won't like either one. But since I was there, I was going to get the YSL. You know, their new a Radiance Awakening by Ulta. Not coming in there. Don't need you today. It's not a good thing to go in there. Yeah. So totally forgot what I was saying. Huh. How about that? Well, when I rewind it, I'll know. Okay, so don't know why you guys like to drive around in the car in the parking lot with me while I talk about nothing important, but there's that. And now I'm going to pull in the Arby's, and I'm going to get this food, and I'm going to get home and open that box, which I do know now is Elf, because it fell over, and then I saw the other side said it was from Elf, and it's those cheapo brushes that are supposed to be as good as the brushes that I called high-end or nicer brushes. So we'll see. I will do a video on that. They very well could be. And that's the end of that. So maybe I'll talk to you again after this, but you don't need to know how bad I'm gonna be here. Well, all right then. They tried not to give me my turnovers. Can you believe it? None of those are for me. You guys, I was good. I got a farmhouse roasted turkey salad. But I'm going to go home and put a little bit of Olive Garden low-cal dressing on it. So there's that. Anyway, so I just keep thinking about this woman in the Starbucks, in the Sephora, and it's bugging me more and more now. Because, I mean, like, I have been in there on occasion where, I mean, just a couple of times where the Sephora employee treated me different after they found out I was a rouge. Like, I don't know, like they were just not acting like I was in their way or anything, but just, you know, they weren't quite as nice to me until they found out that I was a rouge at the register. Then their whole demeanor changed, you know, oh, thank you so much for being, or whatever. But I have never seen anything like that before. And it just bothers me that she thought she was too good to even be in the same aisle with me until that lady made reference to me being a VIP rouge. And then that made a difference to her. And now, okay, you might say, well, how do you know she had money? You can smell money, okay? You just know when somebody has money. She's got money. And her kid, she had her kid with her too. And he was dressed to the nines as well. So, yeah, you just know. And I've met several people that had money who didn't act like they have money, and then there's those like her that have money and everyone knows it. You know, so whatever. Yeah. But so obviously I was not meant to buy anything at Sephora, and that is a good thing. That is a good thing, my friend. But I did go there with the intent of getting the samples, because this year I kind of want to focus on skincare, you know, especially after I saw what the Microderm MD, that abrasion system, when I saw the results that were actually possible and the way my skin felt. And then like you know, I love the way my skin feels after I've masked and different things. I'm back. My video ended abruptly because my battery died. So, and I'm apparently out of space. But it is what it is, right? I can't control everything.